These are for the people that know that it's not good for you, that obviously want to stop smoking. Y'all know why y'all here. What's up YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's Faith Mari if you did not know. If you're new to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button right down below in this corner. I really appreciate it if you join my family. Also make sure to share my channel with your friends and your family. Make sure you also smash that like button and tap that post notification bell so you get notified as soon as I drop my bangers, because who wouldn't miss out on that? I know you wouldn't. Also make sure to follow me on my social medias. I will link those in the description for you below. Now without final ado, I don't know if that's how you say it.
Really, nigga?
I think so. Without final ado,
I'm bent because I know damn well that shit ain't final ado. Y'all, I'm sorry. This is another reason why I quit smoking weed. Let me just keep editing.
So today we're going to be doing a video on the reasons why I quit smoking weed. You're probably like, damn girl, you quit weed and nicotine, like you're strong as hell. Like, I know. Thank you. I did leave out one portion of how I quit vaping. I'm not gonna lie, I did not want to share with YouTube that I smoked weed. I'm not gonna lie. I was hiding it from y'all. I'm coming clean now. You caught me red-handed just because I feel as if I want to share this with you guys. All of those reasons and how I quit vaping was also accurate, but I did start smoking a lot more weed until I stopped smoking weed. I quit vaping, I started smoking a lot more weed, and then I decided like months into smoking a lot of weed that I wanted to quit smoking weed. And then I moved to Cali, started smoking weed again, and now here I am, not smoking weed anymore. So today, I just want to let you guys know the reasons why I'm done. So let's just dive deep into the reasons. I have them all written down in my notes, so if you see me looking at my phone, that's why. I have to make sure that I'm staying on track in this video because I'm trying to watch Stranger Things, y'all. But I also have a little frappuccino. The first reason in which I stopped smoking weed was because I started losing so much weight, y'all. I partially blamed it on me moving to California, but it's like, no, sweetheart, no, because when I came here on vacation, I gained weight. I went back home a little thicker than I was. I was smoking when I went on vacation here, but I wasn't smoking as heavily as I was when I moved here. Like, I just started smoking again when I went on vacation to California because I wanted to try Cali's weed. That's when I stopped my tolerance break, was when I came to California for vacation, and I was thick. I'm gonna insert a picture for y'all. I was not looking the way I look right now. Yeah, I lost 15 pounds, y'all. I believe just from smoking and not eating. Just so you know, let me give you some scientific facts before anybody try to say some shit. You can look it up on Google if you need to. Smoking actually reduces your appetite. Like, as much as you guys say like, oh, I'm about to get the munchies and downy snacks, I was getting the munchies, trust me. I was getting the munchies and only eating snacks. I wasn't eating food. I didn't have the appetite to eat food. Let me show you, you know, what I look like now, even though you guys probably already know. I do like my figure. I just feel like I can gain some more weight. Yeah, smoking definitely impacts your appetite. There were days in which I would cook food and I would go smoke and expect to like have the munchies and be able to eat the plate that I just made, but I wouldn't even want to look at it. I would just have somebody else eat it in my family because I couldn't look at it. I didn't want to eat it. Like, even like thinking about eating it was hard for me, or just eating it was just hard for me. So it's just like, yeah, I was not eating when I was like heavily smoking weed. I would eat snacks and I would try to force myself to eat whenever I felt like I was gonna faint or some shit. My appetite was slowly going down to nothing, y'all. It sure did. Like, I lost 15 pounds in 2 days. That's not a good thing. It's not. That's not the way that you lose weight. If you want to lose weight, do it the healthy way. You can restrict your diet, but not to like a calorie deficit to the point where you're not eating anything. That wasn't healthy. I'm gonna talk why it wasn't healthy. I know a lot of people do want to lose weight, but I can tell you for a fact it's not the way you want to do it. My stomach started to really hurt, and it's like, why is my stomach hurting? I didn't eat anything. So honestly, in my opinion, I believe that was like the start of irritable bowel syndrome, or IBS, because if you don't eat, you can give yourself stomach problems. Generally, I felt like my stomach was getting a problem. I wasn't eating anything and I would have really bad stomach ache whenever I would eat. Or if I did eat something, my stomach would instantly reject it. I never had that problem before, so I knew for a fact there was something going on with my body. The next reason why I stopped smoking, y'all, is because I started to doubt myself a lot. I already have anxiety, but when I picked up a blunt and I smoked, y'all, that anxiety increased. There were days in which I was thinking about uploading videos, like within that month that I wasn't uploading, and then I would go smoke a blunt. Mind you, I just quit smoking like I believe 2 weeks ago. I started to really doubt myself. I would want to upload a video and then I would go smoke a blunt and I would go back into my computer and try to like continue doing what I was doing before. But I would have so much more thoughts in my head asking me the dumbest questions ever. Why are you even doing this? And like, why don't you just watch Netflix or something that's more relaxing? Or are you sure you want to tell people all of this information about your life? I know for a fact before that blunt I wanted to do what I wanted to do. So it's like after that blunt, it's almost like the devil is trying to attack me and get me to not do what I want to do. And that was happening. I wasn't doing it. Another reason I stopped smoking weed was because I was kind of relying on it to relieve my stress. I don't need to go smoke a blunt. I actually probably need to go talk to God or just sit down and be with myself in that like emotion, understand why is it that I'm going through this, because everything happens for a reason. I'm just clouding my mind. I'm never gonna figure out why that situation happened. What was I just talking about? That's another reason I stopped smoking weed. My memory cells? I'm gonna write that down before I forget. You should be able to relieve your own stress. You want to be able to sit down and be like, this is why this happened, see those red flags and why that happened, and be able to move on from that situation. But if you're picking up a blunt the moment something bad happens, you're not really going through that reflection process. You're just kind of clouding it and like glazing over the situation. It's gonna come back and you're not gonna know how to deal with it because you fogged your brain while you were going through that situation. So another reason in which I stopped smoking weed was because of the money aspect. You know, it doesn't really cost a lot of money to smoke weed out in California, but honestly I feel like that's a hook. I was spending $25 on 7 grams. I was getting 2 eighths for $25. I was smoking at least 2 to 3 blunts a day, and they weren't ever skipped blunts. If you were to limit yourself, you could smoke like 1 blunt a day that had 1 gram in it and you'd be fine. But I was smoking 3 blunts a day and having to go back to the dispensary in like 2 to 3 days. I was spending $300 or more on weed a month. It's not bad compared to what other people spend. We all have different financial situations. I just wanted to be able to spend that extra money on other things. Once I started thinking about how much money I'm spending on weed, I started to kind of back up. I could be going to get my nails done, but I have to use my extra money to support my habit because this is what I want to do. I was constantly compromising my femininity just to smoke a blunt and to start getting my nails done more. Even though I can't get acrylics because they fucked my nails up, but still, I started to really like look at my finances and be like, I'm not about to keep spending $25 on weed every 2 days. And that blunt's gone in like 20 minutes, but I can go get an outfit, wear that outfit, and wear that outfit again, or get my nails done and have that shit last for like weeks. Same with my hair. Weed just goes away and I'm just spending my money on it. It's crazy. So I think this is my final reason. I don't have any other reasons written down, but if I have some more come to my brain, definitely talk about it. Another reason in which I stopped smoking weed was because my memory starts to get really bad. And I'm not gonna lie, it still is, but I'm trying to work on it. Like people will have conversations with me and I would forget their last statement. Like if they talk too much, ooh, what'd you say? Like that's how I was. I could be listening to you the entire time, but once it's time for me to respond, I kind of forgot the main point of what you were talking about because you were talking for too long. It was bad. Like I would interrupt people and be like, can I say something right quick before I forget my thought? Or I have to write down like my thought in my notes because there were times in which I would completely just forget my thought or completely forget what the other person was talking about. And that just didn't feel good. I never was like that before. So it's like, You know, another reason, it was making me lazy. That kind of also connects to my anxiety because that increased anxiety was making me not want to do anything. And so I didn't do anything besides like eat snacks, watch movies when I was high. I'm gonna give credit where credit is due, definitely. My friend actually, he quit smoking before me. He's actually one of my closest friends. You have to surround yourself with people who are doing similar things as you. When I first met him, I actually was not smoking weed. And then I started smoking weed and then he quit. And then it was like, maybe it's time for me to quit too. He was a very inspiring, motivating factor in my decision. Also, my mom, she pulled me aside one day and she was like, we need to have to talk. And she was like, I'm starting to see your rib cage and I'm concerned. And from that day on, y'all, I smoked 1 more blunt and was done. That's all the reasons that I have for you guys in which I stopped smoking. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure to smack that post notification bell so you get notified when I drop more content like this. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Share this video with anyone who you think might benefit from this video. But I can make a vid on how. If you'd like to know how I did just quit, make sure you comment down below. Let me know and I will let y'all know. I'll see y'all later.